Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. My name is Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com. Hope everyone's enjoying the winter wonderland. Winter is here apparently. It's snowy and cold and all of that. So I hope you're if you're listening to this, I hope you're someone who enjoys that. You may be able to tell by the tone of my voice, I don't, but that's okay because there is something that does warm me during this cold period, and that's local New Hampshire-based music. That was the worst analogy ever. But listen, I've got another great week of great stuff for you. Musicians based here in the Granite State. And everything that I'll be playing tonight is new, or at least relatively new. I guess it depends on what your idea of new is. Is new within the last year? Is new within the last month? You know, it's but everything tonight's pretty new. And I'm excited to share this with you. Let's see, and we're gonna dive right in. This is a band called Merge Dogs, and let me spell this for you in case you like what you hear and you want to look them up online, which I do encourage. Merge Dogs is one word, and it's MERGEWAW. Nope, I screwed that up. What am I, dyslexic all of a sudden? Merge, as in merge, MERGEDAWGS. So it's dogs, as in dogs, not dogs. It's not DOGS. Merge Dogs. And this track is called Hit the Ground to open up this week's Local Outbreak. Enjoy.
Step back from the inside.
I love that. Such a great track. Great sound. That's Merge Dogs, Hit the Ground, to open up this week's Local Outbreak. And up next, this is, we're going to do something a little electronic. This is FM 808. FM 808. And the name of the track, this really jumped out at me when I found this online, because I am a certified hypnotherapist. So I like all things hypnosis. The track is called Hypnotized. So, of course, I had to play it. And again, FM 808 is the artist. Up next on Local Outbreak.
Hypnotized, can't find myself. I wanna rock right now. Hypnotized, can't find myself. Don't hypnotize, can't find myself. Don't hypnotize, can't find
Oh, that is so good. FM 808, Hypnotized. And now we're going to shift gears again I love this guy's voice. This is Dan Walker, and the name of the track is Lucky Stars on Local Outbreak.
Every time I see you, I gravitate toward the light. It surrounds you like fire, and everything feels so right. I step into bright and new. I count my lucky stars. We've come this far. I believe in every moment, spinning so fast. You got me taking all the colors, don't let one get past. I never felt so young. Could it be this fun forever? I count my lucky stars. Come this far together, together. Nothing I can do, I wanna stay with you. Nothing I can do, gonna stay with you. I step into bright and new. I count my lucky stars. We've come this far. Nothing I can do, I'm gonna stay with you. Nothing I can do, I'm gonna stay with you. Nothing I can do, I'm gonna stay with you. Nothing I can do, I'm gonna stay with you.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
You're listening to Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. My name is Matt Connerton. And a moment ago, we heard Lucky Stars by Dan Walker. Wow, what a voice on that guy, huh? Love his voice. Of course, want to remind everybody, Local Outbreak can be found online at IPMNation.com/Local Outbreak. If you want to get our access to the full archive of the show, you can do that there. IPMNation.com/Local Outbreak, all the way back to the beginning. Let's see. Let's go with this is a cool track. Very interesting lyrics. This is Jenny Halstead, and Jenny, she spells it Jenee. I don't think I've ever seen Jenny spelled that way. I hope I'm saying it right. I hope it's not Janae or something like that, or Jenia, or I don't know. It's Jenee. Jenny Halstead. And the track is Devil Dancing. This is really cool. Take a listen.
Devil dancing around your door, but I heard him in every sound that your fiddle implored, and his voice called me out on that killing floor. He struck me down to die, for to rise no more. But I will rise as a stronger I than I've ever been before. You won't find the devil dancing around my door. You drown out his dreadful eyes with the truth in your voice. You chased every demon from my guilty heart. They're dragging their claws on the walls of my veins, tearing me apart. But I'll come home as a stronger I, with a stronger honest heart. I still hear that devil's voice sometimes, but it's growing fainter with every night. And it's mixing into the sounds of existence in its home next to the light. So lay your head down on my beating breast. It's rising and falling now with everything around.
Wow, another great voice. Jenny Halstead. That was called Devil Dancing. Up next, we're going to get back to some rock. This is not an individual. This is the name of the band, Jeff Useless. And Jeff is the less traditional spelling, by the way. It's Jeoff. I went to school when I was a kid with a guy named Jeff who spelled it that way, and it struck me as odd then, and it strikes me as odd now. Jeff is just so much easier, but yeah, it's Geoff. Jeff Useless. That's the name of the band, and this is Breaking Down. Up next on Local Outbreak.
It's one more night for the books. Yes, it's one more chance It's one more night for them books. Oh yeah, it's one more chance that I blew. Now I'm one step further, and baby, we're breaking down. Any way you want it, baby, we're breaking down. Any way you want it, baby, we're breaking. Any way you want it, baby, we're breaking. Any way you want it, baby, we're breaking down. Baby, we're breaking down. Any way you want it, baby, we're breaking down.
Oh, that is so catchy. Jeff Useless is the name of the band, and that was called Breaking Down. And next up on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet and IPM Nation this week, we're going to get back to something a little bit electronic, or a whole lot electronic. This is HVRS, and the name of the track is Bass Kick on Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
Let the bass kick. Let the bass kick. Here we go again. Here we go again. Let the bass kick. Let the bass kick. Here we go again. Here we go again.
Rock the bass.
Warning.
Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
You're listening to Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. And of course, every week we feature some of the best new music from Granite State-based artists and musicians and so forth. Or occasionally we'll even venture out of New Hampshire a little bit if it's someone who's, you know, active in the music scene. I will occasionally feature a Boston artist or two if they're someone who comes up and contributes here to the music scene as well through live shows and so forth. Coming up next, I'm kind of guessing on how to say this. Greada? That's what I'm going with. Greada. This is really interesting. The track is called Dead Bird. And don't tell PETA, they'll be upset. No, it's this is a very, very interesting track. Try to pay attention to the lyrics. It's a little dark, but I dig it, and I hope you like it too. Dead Bird by Greada. Next up on Local Outbreak.
Feathers in the road, the spirit wants to stay. The sun is finally set behind the swaying trees. A single moaning bird crowing in despair, crying to move on. It's time you went back home. You cannot stay here. Drifting on a breeze, hoping it's alright. Memories of a life slowly pass away. Slowly pass away. Comfort in the wind. The wind is where we speak. When all is left behind, the wind is yours to keep. We're never really gone. A moment fade to black. Walking by the hands. Now with the sound. Why would you come back? You really want that, really want that, really want that pain. Really want that, really want that, really want that pain. Really want that, really want that, really want that pain. You really want that, really want that pain. Riding on a breeze, hoping it's okay to be a dying bird that slowly passed away. We're never really gone. Moment fade to black. I'm walking by the hands. Why would you come back? You really want that, really want that, really want that pain. You really want that, really want that, really want that pain. Really want that, really want that, you really want that pain. You really want that, really want that pain.
That was Griata, Dead Bird. Next up, this is Jackie Hurwitz, and this is called The Traveling Song. Next up on Local Outbreak.
I'm thinking about home, dear. I'm thinking about home, dear. I'm thinking about rambling on my own. I'm thinking about new things to dirty my dusty jeans. But mostly I'm thinking about my home. I'm thinking about overseas to practice birds and bees. I'm thinking about scuffing my boots in the south of France. I'm thinking about you and me, and that place will someday be. But mostly I'm thinking about my home. I'm thinking about getting a van and driving through no man's land. I'm thinking about gambling with the unknown. You can come with me and we'll be drifting. Come hang out on the road and come home. I'm thinking about singing. I'm thinking about busking with my tambourine and Stetson hat. I'm thinking about traveling on with a pile of money of my own. But who cares if we don't make it back?
That's Traveling Song by Jackie Hurwitz. Hurwitz is Hurwitz, in case you're looking for her online. And as always, you know, please, if you hear something you like on the show, make sure you search them out online, like their Facebook pages, watch their YouTube videos, get in touch, let them know you like what they do. A little bit of that goes a long way, believe me. And let's see, well, we'll put away the acoustic guitars once again and shift gears entirely. This is Electric Aneurysm, and this is called Goodbye. Next up on Local Outbreak.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Local Outbreak continues on 100.1 The Planet and IPM Nation. A moment ago, by the way, you heard Electric Aneurysm with Goodbye. That was the name of the track. Some really cool electronic. There's a lot of just really interesting electronic music coming out of New Hampshire lately. It's quite remarkable. We got time for a couple more this week on Local Outbreak. So once again, just like with the band I played earlier, I played a band called Jeff Useless. Not the name of an individual, but the name of a band. Coming up next, this is Charles. Not the name of an individual, but rather the name of a band. The band is called Charles, and the track is called Wheel. Up next on this week's Local Outbreak.
Maybe I'll get $20 from my grandfather's jewelry. Probably buy a coffee and some food. Then go home and sleep until I'm
The name of the band is Charles, and that was called Wheel. And we have time for one more. We'll get to that in just a moment, but I do want to, as I try to remember to do every week, thank you. Thank you so much to everyone who listens to the show. Thank you for supporting local music in New Hampshire, whether you're an active participant or a casual observer of the local music scene or somewhere in between. Thank you so much. And like I said, I strongly encourage you, anything that you heard tonight that you like, please make sure you reach out to those artists because, like I said, it's so important, in the, especially when you're in a scene where there's so much competing talent like there is here in New Hampshire. It means so much. As someone who's played in a lot of local bands, I can tell you, it really means so much just to hear from people who will tell you, hey, I really like what you do. Not just liking someone's Facebook page and all that and going to shows. All of that's very, very important. But I'll tell you what, even just hearing from someone who just reaches out and says, hey, keep doing what you're doing. It's really good. And I appreciate it. Like I always say, I know it's a cliche, but it really is true. A little bit of that goes a very long way because it's tough out there. It really is. It really is. It's easy to feel like a needle in a haystack when, if you've got a musical project, when you're doing something creative, and so is so many other people around you, So please, I can't stress that enough. I appreciate your listening to the show. Maybe you're downloading it from IPM Nation. Maybe you just tune in every week on 100.1 The Planet. But reach out to these folks if you hear something you like. I would really appreciate it, and they would too. And of course, if you're interested in being on the show, or whether it be perhaps you just want to send an MP3, or maybe you'd like to schedule an interview for the show. We've kind of gotten away from that recently, but I would like to get back into that, having guests come on and kind of dedicate an episode to a specific solo artist or band and talk with them. Reach out to me. Submissions at IPMNation.com is the best way to do it. Submissions at IPMNation.com. And we're going to finish up this week. One more. This is Big Cheese is the name of the band. And this track is called Rust Bucket to close out this week's local outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
Far from home, big open field, riding all alone. We were talking to the owner, say take it off my head, say I got $2,000 wrapped in a rubber band, and I bought that rust bucket. Oh, I got the rust bucket, bucket of rust.
Outbreak with IPMNation.com.